Aloha and welcome back to my channel. In this series, we will be visiting the Hawaiian island of Maui. For this first episode, I will explain why I think Kihei is the best area to stay while vacationing in Maui. From its stunning beaches to its laid-back culture, Kihei has something for everyone. It all starts off with its proximity to the airport in Kahului, which is an easy 20-minute drive from our vacation rental. Picking up our car rental was a cinch. Specifically, we stayed at the Sugar Beach Resort, which is a vacation condo complex. This was not an Airbnb, but it's managed by some sort of vacation rental company. Most of my friends who've traveled to Maui like to stay at the resorts in Kaanapali, but we've always preferred Kihei due to its central location on Maui. You can easily get to any place in West Maui, and let's say if you're staying in Kaanapali, you'll have to add an hour to everywhere you drive. Alternatively, you can get to upcountry easily or get a head start on that long drive to the road to Hana. Then there's the South Maui beach communities such as Wailea and Makena that's an easy straight shot from Kihei. Here we are as we arrive at the Sugar Beach Resort. I know it's not as fancy as the big resorts in Kaanapali, but I like how it's a throwback to the 80s or 90s. Also, it seems like all the units have this view. So our flight getting into Maui was a little delayed because we were held up at LAX for another connecting flight for those passengers to get on. So of course, I was worried about getting here too late and missing the sunset, but looks like I got here in time. Sunsets came free with this vacation stay. I like having a kitchen, which will come in handy later as you will see in this video. The kitchen came stocked with all sorts of kitchenware such as plates, utensils, cutting boards, and even a rice cooker. And look, they include snacks in here. I love how the rental company left us a goodie bag. First things first, we're gonna go get some groceries here at the ABC store because tomorrow is Easter Sunday and I don't know what's gonna be open or closed. This particular ABC store was small compared to the other ones we visited throughout Hawaii. However, they did have some basic necessities and most importantly drinks for our first night in Maui. Turtles are protected here in Hawaii, but I guess not when it comes to potato chips. I just can't resist. I love anything ube. Fish tacos rule Kihei, and on our first night, we had dinner at Coconut's Fish Cafe. They claim to have the best fish tacos on the island. They're made of ono and mahi and smothered in their secret coconut sauce. You need to eat them with your hands to get every bite in. We also got the coconut shrimp and Kahlua pork plate. We had some unexpected dinner guests. What's dessert without shave ice? Across the street was Peace, Love, Shave Ice. The line was long because the place was about to close, which allowed us time to look at the menu. In the end, we got the passion fruit, lychee, and guava over hopia ice cream. Okay, word of the day, sphenopalatine ganglioneuralgia, which means brain freeze. Aloha! We are gonna do a 3-mile run this morning around Kihei. It's so easy to go for an outdoor run in Kihei. No need to be stuck on a treadmill in the gym. Hey, honey.
Aloha, hang loose.
With views like this, you'll be excited about getting up early while on vacation to fit in a run. Will you look at that? We ended our 3-mile run right by the farmer's market here in Kihei. It's time for breakfast. Here, you can find an assortment of tropical fruits.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for this passion fruit cream cheese that they had when we were first here 11 years ago, and I just fell in love with it.
Wait, hold on. So you've been waiting 11 years for this?
Yes, 11 years.
All right, good luck.
Let's see here. Oh, No way. We're getting this. We're so getting this.
Wow, 11 years. How does it feel?
Oh my precious. We had to get some baked goods to eat with the passion fruit cream cheese, and they had plenty of banana bread and taro buns. Homemade bakery, taro buns. That's what I'm going to eat the passion fruit cream cheese with. Another thing I've been waiting 11 years to eat again, Kula country strawberries. They are the sweetest things. 4 papayas or more for $2, so we're going to take advantage of that deal. We also ordered a dragon fruit smoothie at the farmer's market. Oh, 11 years since I had this goodness. This is the best cream cheese ever, and you can't find this in the mainland. Nowhere. Not even at my favorite bagel shop in Redondo Beach. The benefits of staying in a condo is that we have kitchenware, so I was able to cut up the delicious Kula strawberries, spread that precious Lilikoi cream cheese on the taro buns, and cut up the Hawaiian papayas. Not bad for a breakfast after a 3-mile run. Another advantage of staying in Kihei is that we have direct beach access, and here we are after shopping at the farmer's market one morning. You can rent these canoes. I've seen people rowing them in the morning from our balcony. Mornings are the best time to get into the water in Kihei because the waves are calm. As the day goes on, the winds get stronger and you get bigger waves. And the nice thing about being so close to the farmer's market is that we could take the beachside route back to our condo. Kihei has a vibrant food scene, and we're making that drive down South Kihei Road into the heart of the town. As we're driving, you can see there are other resorts that are on the beach. Now, we tried to eat here their first night in Maui, but it didn't work out so well because the lines were long. So we're here for brunch instead. Nice, and this time, there's no line. Last time, the line wrapped around the building. While standing in line, patrons take a look at the menu and place their order before getting seated. I guess there's a purpose to standing in line after all. Not just avo toast, but Kahlua pork avo toast. I ordered the cornflake crusted French toast, and this was an Hawaiian treat. Jason ended up getting the Kahlua pork avocado toast because that's how Hawaiians do avocado toast. Getting shaved ice at the end of the day of exploring Maui became a ritual to us, and luckily, Ululani's shaved ice in Kihei was located just around the corner from our condo. Oh my goodness, this line is long, but things we do to get the best shaved ice. I was hoping to be able to catch the sunset, but I don't know, this line is long. I might miss the sunset. That line was so long, so I had Jason wait in line to put in our order. Meanwhile, I gotta go get the sunset. There's something truly magical about watching the sky turn into a canvas of vibrant hues as the sun dips below the horizon. In Kihei, every sunset is a masterpiece. The reason why Ululani is popular is that they make their own syrups, and it's unbelievable how close they're able to replicate the true fruity flavor without tasting artificial. Tonight, we got the shaved ice over azuki beans with calamansi, dragon fruit, and passion fruit. They finally shaved the ice that it feels like snow. No big chunks of ice. Every bite is covered in syrup, or else you can ask for more if you get a bite that has no syrup. Looks like they use chopsticks to poke holes into the dome of the shaved ice so you can get syrup with each bite. It was well worth the 1-hour wait for Ululani's shaved ice. It seems like the weather is always perfect in Kihei. We're on the hunt again for fish tacos since Kihei is known for them, and we tried the South Maui Fish Company. It's a food truck located inside a small shopping center. They sure serve some big fat chunks of fish in their tacos. A different style from the ones at Coconut's Fish Cafe, but just as enjoyable. It's the end of another exciting day of adventures in Maui, so you know what that means. We got out of the water from Wailea Beach early so we could get to Ululani's before they close, or before that 1-hour line forms right before it closes. Let's see if my plan paid off. Well, it looks like the wait is going to be about 45 minutes, so that's better than an hour like yesterday. Still have about 15 more minutes before we get to the head of the line here, so we got to make a choice. Did I call it or what? So we got here at 5:55 and I just put in my order at 6:35, so that was about 40 minutes. It's amazing how busy the Kihei location gets despite them having 2 pickup windows. This evening, we indulge in tiger's blood, pina colada, and Malona in Lihing reduction drizzle. See what I mean how every scoop contains syrup? It annoys me when I get big chunks of plain ice, but not here at Ululani's. In Maui, you just never know where the good food is, so here we are at the Shell gas station, but we're gonna check out this restaurant called Havens. Apparently, they're known for their noodles and smash burgers. And because next door is the gas station convenience store, we got Spam Musubis. Here we go with Simene at the gas station. So far, the noodles look pretty good. And then the broth, it smells rich. Gonna pour the broth in. So the lesson is, don't disregard gas station food. You'll never know what gastronomical treasures you'll find. What I loved about the Sugar Beach Resort was the direct access to the beach. Seriously, just a few minutes walk from our unit to the beach. If you stay at a bigger resort, it can be quite a trek from your room to the water. It was our last morning in Maui, so we needed to make a final trip to the beach. No worries about rushing down to the beach since it was just below us. Our last breakfast in Maui before heading out to the airport, we have the kimchi Kahlua pork fried rice from the macadamia nut tour. We have the fish tacos from Coconuts Fish Cafe yesterday because we couldn't finish up all of our tacos. Apple bananas from the farmer's market here in Kihei. And the Kula strawberries, which were a BOGO, and this is what was left of it. This is the nice thing about staying in a condo for our vacation. You get a microwave, you get a fridge, and you get a full kitchen, basically. I think we figured out the secret to short lines at Ululani. So it's 10:16 a.m. right now. They don't open until 10:30, and we're here in the parking lot. Oh man, it's 10:28 and they're already open. I thought they're not open till 10:30. Guess here we are in line before heading to the airport. I'm not sure whether to be amazed or disturbed that people want shave ice that early in the day. No way we could stand in that long line and risk missing our flight. Such a craving for shave ice was so strong it needed to be fulfilled. Luckily, there was another Ululani's in Kahului just minutes away from the airport. We're here in Kahului because we have to get to the airport in the next 30 minutes, but we really wanted to shave ice. Fortunately, the line was not long at all. I think we just lucked out because the worker told us the place can get busy with tourists who arrived from the airport or making one last stop before flying out. We just happened to luck out. Apparently the line does build up sometimes right before they open. It was just today that there wasn't really anybody before 10:30. Now that our craving for shave ice was satisfied, it was time to head to the airport. Gotta do it while in Hawaii. Gotta get Kona coffee, and it's our last chance here at the airport. Seeing these bags of Kona coffee is bringing back memories of our trip to Big Island 2 years ago. I'll leave a link to that video in the description box below. Hey, I recognize that place on the monitor. It's the Royal Kona Coffee Farm. I got the Hawaiian latte with Kona coffee. It brings back memories of going to Kona 2 years ago. Maybe I'm due for a trip next year. Regretfully, it was time to head back home to Los Angeles. So, whether you're seeking adventure, relaxation, or simply a taste of authentic Hawaiian hospitality, Kihei is the place to be. It has a unique blend of laid-back vibes and bustling energy. You can't beat its central location to all the other places in Maui, which will be featured in upcoming vlogs, so make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. I hope after seeing this vlog, you'll be encouraged to come experience the magic of Kihei for yourself. Mahalo for watching.